guys, my name is Joshua Mowbray, and today I'm going to teach you how to make traditional Korean kimchi. To begin, let me show you the ingredients that are used to make kimchi. First, we have Napa cabbage. With the Napa cabbage, we'll be using the kosher salt with inside the cabbage leaves themselves. Next, to make the porridge or paste for the kimchi, we'll be using sweet rice flour and the fish sauce. The vegetables that we'll be adding to the kimchi are a radish and green onions. To help season and spice the kimchi, we're gonna add garlic cloves, ginger, white onion, fermented salted shrimp, and hot pepper flakes. To start, I'm going to open up the cabbage, and once the cabbage is out of its package, I'm going to cut it into 4 quarters. When you cut the cabbage, you don't want to cut all the way from the top to the bottom, you just want to do the bottom quarter. Because then what you can do, take the cabbage and pull it apart, like so. Next, put these face down and cut these in half again, making the quarters. Again, pull these apart. They should come apart pretty easily. Now that the cabbage is cut into 4 quarters, what we're going to do is we're going to take the kosher salt. To help the cabbage grab the salt better, you can dunk it in water. Put some in your hand. And each leaf of the cabbage, put the salt inside of the leaves and spread it evenly. And then, after you've salted each quarter, put it face down in a bucket of water to let them soak. Every 30 minutes or so, you can flip them to make sure that each of them get an equal amount inside the water. Now we're going to make the porridge. To make the porridge, you want to add 2 cups of water. After you add 2 cups of water, add 2 tablespoons of the sweet rice flour. Next, take the pot over to the stove and put the temperature to high. Stir the flour into the water so it's evenly spread out. Now that this has been sitting on the stove for about 9 minutes, it will become thin and soupy. We can take this off the stove now and set it to the side while we go and prepare all the vegetables. Next, we're going to puree the white onion, the garlic, and the ginger together. First, take a medium onion and set that inside. Next, take half a cup of garlic, and then take 2 teaspoons of ginger. Now that this is minced, we're going to grab the porridge and we're going to make the kimchi paste. So we're going to take our porridge and pour that into this bowl. And then we're going to mix the onion, garlic, and ginger. Next, we're going to mix this stuff together. What we're going to do is we're going to add a half cup of the fish sauce. Then we're going to add a 1/4 cup of the fermented salted shrimp. You can squeeze the juice out first if you want. And then I already minced the shrimp, so we're just going to put it directly into the bowl. Now, stir all of these together. After this, we're going to grab our hot pepper flakes and we're going to put that in. 1 cup is used for a mild sauce. A lot of times people use 2 cups. I measured at 1.5 cups, so I'm just going to pour all of this in there now. Now that we've begun our kimchi paste, we're going to add the vegetables to it. We're going to grab our radishes and our green onions. With the radishes that we put in there, you're going to put in 2 cups, and you're going to put in between 7 and 8 chopped green onions. Now that our kimchi paste is completed, we're going to grab our cabbages, which I have already rinsed and had fermenting overnight. I recommend putting on synthetic gloves to help protect your hands from being stained by the kimchi paste. We are going to take our kimchi paste and spread it in between each leaf. Okay, now that we've finished up spreading our paste, some people like to eat the cabbage right away when it's crispy, but what's normally done is you take the cabbage and put the lid on our container and put it inside the fridge for a couple days to let it ferment. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to put our lid on top of our container, and we're going to put this inside of the refrigerator. After a week of fermenting, this is our final product. Kimchi can be eaten as a small side dish with pretty much any meal, or it can be used in wraps and sandwiches. With such powerful ingredients, it can turn any humble meal into an explosion of flavor.